Hey everybody, welcome back. I got something brand new from 3V Gear that they are just releasing. This is the Transit Redline EDC backpack. Alright everybody, welcome back. So I wanted to show you this out. If you guys know, I've reviewed 3V Gear stuff before, and they were nice enough to send this along for me to test for probably the last month. I have been using it. I did use it on one little trip and packed it all up, and being that I have so much stuff, I can gather it quickly off shelves and throw it in there and I'm ready for a trip. And I gotta say, it was very easy to pack up, very easy to carry, felt very good on my back, no problems, no issues whatsoever. So I'm really impressed with it. Now, one of the things I like about this is it's kind of a do-it-all backpack. It's equally at home in an office or traveling for the weekend or hiking out on a trail somewhere. They've designed this backpack to kind of be, I don't know, more of a less tactical backpack. But yet, it still has all the features and functions of some of the better tactical backpacks, and the quality is way, way up there. You guys saw me review the other 3V Gear that I had, backpack that I had, and I'm really, really impressed with it. So really, this backpack could be something you keep in your office and you take to work every day with its padded laptop sleeve, or it could be something that you take out on the trail hiking the Appalachian Trail. Either way, it will fit in, or it could be a little bit of both, where maybe you have some emergency gear in your everyday carry when you go to your office, and that's not going to scream, look at me, I've got, I'm Tactical Timmy with my machine gun inside. It's very kind of subdued, nice looking. I like the red highlights on it and the 3V Gear logo. And it also has something that I really like. The large main pocket's a clamshell design and it lays flat. Now, if you've seen my bug out bag videos from years ago, you know that I like to pack things, in groups. I like to have little bags and stuff that, this is my food, this is my cooking, this is that. So that's what I really like about this. It lays flat down and you can just put your stuff in there neatly, pack it up in groups, and that's what I was able to do with my trip that I went on. You packed it up in groups and I knew where everything was. I didn't have to dig all the way to the bottom here for, a stove. I didn't have to worry about how I packed it or whatever. My sleeping bag was here, my food stuff here, cook kits, all that. Everything was right there with a first aid kit on top. So it was very easy to access and get into. Let me give you a couple of features and specs, and I'm going to tell you what we're going to be doing with this today. It's got heavy-duty ripstop nylon construction. This is really, really nice. As you can tell, I spilled some food up here on it when I was cooking, and I just wiped it right off. YKK zippers, adjustable sternum and waist straps, and they're very adjustable. So if you have a larger waist, it'll fit. If you have a smaller waist, it'll fit. Lots and lots of room on there for adjustability. It's got the external MOLLE panels, and what I like about these MOLLE panels, you've seen these on more expensive backpacks. I forget what the correct name is for them, but they don't scream tactical. It almost looks like a design. Maybe a vent of some kind to keep the heat away from your back, whatever. It doesn't scream, this is a tactical backpack. But yet you can put stuff on there if you need to. It has a really nice, large water bottle pocket over here. And again, this looks really thin, but trust me, when you fill it, it gets nice and wide. You got lots of room in there. And I like the flatness of it, the compactness of it. Got a nice big wide spot there for your water bottle. Really comfortable to stick in there. A side zippered admin pocket. You got along here. You got a front pouch, admin panels for pens, pencils, notebooks, EDC gear, and that's in here. The zippers on here are awesome, by the way. You've got all that stuff in there. You can put a tablet in here. You can put your pens, pencils, whatever, and anything else you need to put down here. Maybe an extra charger for a battery bank, or something like that. Really, really convenient. Everything fits in there really nicely. It's got a large main pocket with a padded laptop sleeve and two mesh pockets inside with a separate zippered pocket. And the main pocket, like I said, it's got that clamshell opening, and we'll demonstrate that in a sec. You can lay it flat, put everything you want in here, and just zip it back up, and you're good to go. The large rear pocket has Velcro webbing inside of it for a CCW or concealed passport. I was kind of questioning this part here. I hope you can see it on the camera. You'll see this padded area here, and that's where I put my CCW, and I'm thinking, on my back, that's going to hurt. But that thing is so well padded, you couldn't even tell, and I'll show you. Now, I have it in there, and you can't even tell. I mean, you can't feel it. It's nice and soft, and you can see that there's something in there, So it's definitely convenient, comfortable, and awesome way to hide it really well and keep it, close to your back where you can reach for it, but it's not in the way. Now, obviously, what I'm going to do with this today, I'm not going to be keeping a firearm in there. That's just for the video, to show you. This is going to be replacing the bags that are in my vehicle. I've gotten to the point where my emergency bags are kind of small, and I don't know, there's 3 of them, and there only should really be 1 or 2 of them. So we're going to try and put as much as we can in here, and I'll put all that stuff out for you and show it to you in a minute, and we'll see how it works. So you have a top sunglass pocket up here. This pocket up here is padded, and you know, I'll tell you something. You know what I did? When my glasses got dirty, I just took this out and used it to wipe it off. It's kind of that cloth that they give you to clean your glasses with. Really, really convenient to have that in there, and it does keep everything nice and neat and tidy up there. So if you want to bring an extra pair of prescription glasses or sunglasses, really, really cool. Another thing cool inside, and I will show you this, it's got that topographical map inside, which I think just looks cool. It's not, you know, it's not super important for that, but for quality, you know, but it looks cool. And I thought that was really neat. We'll show you the clamshell design here as well. There we go. So you see how this all folds open. I'm going to give you a look with the camera. I'm going to move the camera actually to show you this. I don't like to move the camera too much, but I want to show you the size of what you're getting inside this bag with all these pockets and pouches. And what I was talking about before is this topographical map looking stuff on here. I think it's very cool looking. It's got that Veni Vidi Vici topographical printed custom liner. Now, this is ideal for weekend trips. It is also TSA compliant as a carry-on bag. It's 22 inches tall, 14 inches wide, 8 inches deep, and it is considered a 40-liter backpack. So, I'm going to zip this back up for you to take a look at it. And I'm going to show you all the stuff that's in the other bags in my vehicle. And we're going to see if we can pack and consolidate some bags down in the vehicle. So I have 2 emergency bags in there for my vehicle. So give me a second, I'll bring all that out. 1, 2. Alright, it's all out of the 2 bags. And the 2 previous bags I was using, I'll show you them off camera, were this one I reviewed a long time ago from Walmart. And just this generic cheapy one I found online years ago that I used for work when I worked in my gun shop. Not my gun shop, but a gun shop when I worked there. And it lasted through 5 years there, so I figured it would work for the car. But I figured, you know, it's better to have one backpack with everything in it. So what we're going to do is try to put all this gear in here. And if it won't all fit, maybe we'll use a smaller second bag or something, or maybe we'll pare some of it down. I do have a whole lot of food in here, and I can change that out too. So anyway, give me a minute, we'll pack up the bag, and I'll show you what I came up with. Alright, so I changed things around a little bit. What I did was I turned the 3V gear, the new one, the Transit Redline, into completely nothing but food and cook kits and all that. The middle one is all of my tools, anything I need for the car, jumper cables, all that. You can get right in there, grab anything you need, no problem. The last one is all of my survival tools. An axe, a shovel, knives, sharpeners, water filters, all that kind of stuff is in that one there, along with my first aid kit, which is right on top, and I went through it and checked everything out. So this was actually a good exercise for me to clean out the stuff and move my water, my 3-gallon water container on the end there, instead of just hanging out in the middle there. Now I have more room in the trunk for anything else I need, and everything's packed up neatly, and everything's in one place, and because I had the new 3V gear, I was able to put in my poncho shelter tent that I built. If you look back on my older videos, you'll see that, where I take a military poncho and turn it into a little bit of a tent or a shelter. So I was able to put that back in the car. I was able to store a little bit more food and a little bit more water, and everything's packed up nice and neat. And I have my bungee going across it, so nothing will slide around when I hit the gas, because I always hated that with my other car. And I think it's pretty good. So, final information on the 3V gear. You're going to be able to get it, the Transit Redline, on the 3V gear website. You'll be able to pick it up. They are $79.95. You should be seeing them out pretty soon. I'm not sure if they're live with them yet. I believe they are. If not, keep checking back. You can check them out there. These things are very, very well made. And I like the fact that I now have options if I want to put any MOLLE attachments on there, so I can do that, because this is going to live in my car for now. And the nice part about it is if I had to, you know, go out on foot, leave my vehicle behind, I can take some of that stuff out of there, some stuff out of there, some stuff out of there, put it all in there, and I have a nice backpack to wear. And it's a very comfortable backpack, very well padded. So that's the video for today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I will put the link down below to 3V gear for the Transit Redline EDC backpack there. And you can check them out there. Definitely a high quality bit of gear. Their stuff is really, really well made. I like the YKK zippers. Everything's smooth. There's no tears, nothing sewn weird or anything. Everything just works. So that's the video for today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to check out their link down below, right there. And don't forget to check out our Amazon store as well. as well as our My Patriot Supply link down below. That's preparewithiridium.com. And you can check out all the freeze-dried food you can pick up from them. Good time to start stocking up on food in case there is that dreaded second wave. So definitely a good time to start. Anyway, folks, thank you for hanging with me. It was a rather long video. I had to repack the whole back of the car. Anyway, stay safe and stay prepared.